Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to the Wishing You Well podcast. I'm your host, Maria, and as always, I'm so very grateful you're here, taking time to care for your health, your energy, and your well-being. Today's episode is one I think that so many of us are curious about, myself included. We're talking about natural alternatives to Botox, and specifically, how to soften those vertical lines between the eyebrows, often referred to as the 11 lines. Let me say something right from the beginning. This is a judgment-free space. Always has been, always will be. So whether you choose Botox or natural methods or a combination of both, this is about feeling good in your skin and aging in a way that is feeling good and perfectly aligned for you. But if you're looking for more natural, supportive, and holistic ways to care for your skin, this episode is for you. What are the 11 lines and why do they form? I have asked myself that question so many times over the years. Those 11 lines, the vertical ones between your eyebrows, are also known as globular lines. They form from making repeated facial expressions like frowning and concentrating and squinting and stress tension. And over time, these repeated movements, combined with the things that happen as we age gracefully, collagen loss, dehydration, and reduced skin elasticity, that combination causes those lines to become more visible even when your face is at rest. But here's something really important. The lines are not just about aging. They're often a reflection of our stress patterns and our emotional habits and our nervous system tension. So in many ways, your face tells the story of how you've been living and how you've been feeling. So before we even talk about creams or tools, we need to talk about something deeper. That's the mind-face connection. Your facial muscles are directly connected to your emotional state. If you are constantly worried, focused, rushing, overthinking, stressing, you may unknowingly be tightening that space between your brows all day long. So the first natural Botox tip that I have for you today is this: awareness and relaxation. Start noticing, maybe even go to the mirror right now. Are your eyebrows pulled together right now? Is your forehead tight? Try to gently soften it. This alone, particularly if you practice this throughout the day consciously, can make a visible difference over time. This is a really good place to start when it comes to a natural approach. Another very effective natural tool is facial massage. Think of it as releasing the tension that's been held for years, much like when you go to get a body massage and they work on the areas where you hold your tension and your tightness, particularly in the shoulders and the upper back and neck. Using your fingers to perform a facial massage is a simple technique, and if repeated daily, can make a difference. You're going to want to, for the 11 lines, place your fingers between your eyebrows, gently press and hold for 10 to 20 seconds, and then slowly smooth upward and outward. You're going to want to repeat that daily. This can become part of your morning or evening routine when you're taking care of your skin, cleansing and moisturizing. Adding acupressure to the facial massage can make a big difference as well. There's an important point right between the brows that's called often the third eye point. And if you apply acupressure to that point, it will relieve tension, calm your mind and soften those lines. You can gently massage this point at night before you go to bed, and it will help relax not only your face, but also your nervous system. In preparing for this podcast, I took one for the team and I went to my acupuncturist. I do see her regularly. I have done so for every month now for 12 years. I attribute my very stable, strong health to her. And if you're local to me, I'm happy to give you a referral to her. So you can email me for that. But I asked her to specifically work on the 11 lines, and the difference was dramatic. It was day and night after just one treatment. So, facial massage and acupressure. Another natural support that can replace Botox, if that's what you're looking for, is to use topicals. While no cream works like an injectable, there are some natural ingredients that can truly support your skin. So when you purchase your skincare products, you're going to want to look for things that have hyaluronic acid in it, which helps to hydrate and plump the skin, vitamin C, which boosts the collagen production, retinol and retinol alternatives, which will smooth your skin naturally, and peptides, which will give you firmness. And never, ever underestimate the old-fashioned, it's almost an old wives' tale, but it works, castor oil. A tiny amount of this natural ingredient applied at night can not only deeply nourish your skin, but improve elasticity and give your skin a smoother appearance over time. Have you ever heard of face yoga? Face yoga is your natural face lift. Your face has muscles, just like your body, and they can be trained. So try this exercise. Take 2 fingers and place them between your eyebrows. Now gently apply resistance and try to frown while you're resisting the movement. Hold for 5 seconds and repeat this 5 to 10 times. Why does this work? It's going to strengthen the surrounding muscles. It's going to retrain your movement patterns, and it's going to help prevent deep creasing. This is just like going to the gym. Consistency is the key here. Have you heard of cold therapy? It's kind of all the rage now for body and face alike. You can try using an ice roller, and if you can't get your hands on an ice roller, cold spoons work. Or you can do what Paul Newman was famous, the American actor, for doing, keeping himself with that youthful glow. He dipped his face into cold water with ice every morning. What are the benefits of cold therapy for your face? Reduces inflammation, tightens your skin, your pores, at least temporarily, and boosts your circulation. Follow with that gentle upward massage, and you'll be enhancing your results. Let's come back to something deeper, and that's the impact that reducing your stress can have on reducing your wrinkles. Those 11 lines are partly caused by stress and tension. So one of the most powerful solutions is to calm your nervous system. This is where your meditative practices like Qigong are everything. When you breathe deeply and move slowly, you're going to be releasing internal tension, and your face may soften naturally. You may even notice after a Qigong or a yoga or even a simple stretching or meditation session, your forehead is smoother. That's not a coincidence. That's your body shifting its nervous system out of fight or flight. You've heard the expression before, I'm sure. You are what you eat. What you eat shows up on your face. If you support your skin with healthy fats like avocado and olive oil and nuts, and collagen supporting foods like bone broth and berries, and hydration with lots of water, and you limit excess sugar and highly processed foods, your 11 lines, among other lines, will begin to soften because once again, inflammation accelerates skin aging. Your skin, like other parts of the body, repairs itself while you sleep. So if you're not getting enough rest, it will show on your face. There's a few things that you can try in addition to getting a good night's rest. Sleeping on your back to avoid facial compression, using silk pillowcases to reduce the formation of lines, and to have a calming nighttime routine. Even adding just a few minutes of facial massage before bed can make a positive difference. Here's the truth. Aging is not something to fight. It's something to support. Those lines on your face, they tell your story. They tell a story of expression and growth and life and love and loss. But we can make a choice here. We can choose to age with tension and tightness, or we can choose to age with softness and intention and care. These natural methods that I've recommended today may take longer than injections, but they're going to work on a much deeper level. They're going to work on your muscles, your skin, your energy, and your emotions. So if you're looking to soften those 11 lines naturally, like me, remember this. It's not just about what you put on your skin. It's about how you hold your face. It's about how you manage your stress. It's about how you nourish your body. And it's about how you care for yourself daily. So maybe today you relax your forehead a few times. Or maybe you try that quick facial massage. Or maybe you just take one deep breath. That's where change will begin. Thank you so much for being here with me today on this journey that we are on together to age gracefully and well, to live longer, stronger, and better lives. I'm wishing you well, as always, in your health, in your peace, and in your natural glow. I'll see you next time.